Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to AdamMcKola TV. I am Adam, straight on the back of that game against Leicester City in the FA Cup. And I'm not going to lie, I'm still sat here feeling real gutted, real peed off about that performance and that result from Manchester United. Now, Leicester City, they can beat you in a game. They're a very good side of the Brendan Rodgers. But that performance from Manchester United yesterday was quite simply not good enough. You look at every single goal we conceded, individual errors were at play. So we'll be looking back at that game, and we'll also be talking about Eric Bailly's future at Manchester United, as his friend has been discussing the disrespect Eric feels that he has felt been treated by Manchester United. And we'll be looking at whether Eric Bailly will be staying as well, which, again, could be a disastrous one for Manchester United, considering the fact we are so weak defensively. Before we get stuck into all of that, though, make sure you're subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed, whether you're a new subscriber or an old subscriber. I appreciate you all. Thank you for helping me hit 100,000 subscribers. It's an absolute pleasure to be making videos for you all. It's just a shame United didn't deliver on the day yesterday. Let's get stuck into that, though. And first off, Fred. Let me talk about Fred. I am so angry about Fred today. And it's a bit unfair. Look, it's not all Fred's fault. Do you know what I mean? First off, he doesn't pick himself. Although Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't have many options yesterday. With Donny van der Beek just coming back in, can he go deep in the midfield and play in that position with a lack of fitness? Paul Pogba, the same, coming back from an injury. I got why we didn't have a choice to play him there. But it just shows you how far behind our competition Manchester United are when you're looking in certain positions. You looked at Leicester yesterday down the spine. Johnny Evans, Yuri Tielemans, Ndidi, they start for Manchester United. And that there is a problem in itself. The fact we're going up against a Leicester City side who arguably have better players than us, and I don't think it's an argument in midfield at all. People spoke about resting players and chopping and changing the team, and I can't see that. That was a strong team out there for Manchester United. A proper strong team. But Fred is not good enough for Manchester United. £52 million we spent on him. We refused to pay £25 million for Ronaldinho. We spent double on this guy, and he ain't Brazilian. Do a step over. Show me something. Do a back heel. Give me some hope. I need to see your passport, because I'm quite sure you're born in Salford or somewhere like that, Wolverhampton or something, because you're not Brazilian. And I'm afraid not good enough for Manchester United. Look, I can get it from McTominay. I don't think he's of the level of player we should have starting week in, week out in that midfield. But he's a squad player who's come through the academy, and we got him for nothing. When you buy a £50 million Brazilian, you're expecting a little bit more. He's 28 years old, and he plays like he's still learning the game. There was one instance in that second half where he had so much time to think on the ball and went to play it with his weakest foot, a 5-yard pass, and got it wrong. And this is consistent. Some people tried to blame Maguire for that goal yesterday. That's not Maguire's fault. That's not Maguire. Yeah, Maguire probably could have thought, you know what, I've seen Fred give the ball away 2-3 times already, so I'm not going to give it him back. All right, cool. But that's the way we play. We're supposed to build out from the back. The manager will be fuming if your centre-half gets the ball and hoofs it. Your midfielder's supposed to drop and collect the ball. The pass to Dean Henderson was just not good enough. And talking about Dean Henderson, you look at the third goal and the second goal. The second goal, Matic and Fred chasing shadows, Lindelof backing off, looking scared. Easy shot for Tielemans that the goalkeeper arguably could have done better with. And the third goal, Scott McTominay, what are you doing, bruv? Head the ball. Why are you bottling a header there? But even after that, Dean Henderson should be saving it. And Dean Henderson now, mistakes against Milan, Leicester, Liverpool, Sheffield United this season. They're adding up. If Fred didn't have a stinker yesterday, if Fred didn't have a stinker, there'd be a lot of talk about Dean Henderson. Now, I still think Dean Henderson's a fantastic talent. He's probably going to be Manchester United's number one and England's number one in the future. But let's not rush this guy, Let's not rush him. Because we're seeing he's making those mistakes. And after the international break, David De Gea needs to go straight back in between the sticks. Yes, he has made mistakes too, but he's better than Dean Henderson. Do you know what I mean? And in my opinion, he probably saves a few of those. So a catalogue of errors from Manchester United. Individuals just not performing. And overall, the manager got it wrong. The manager has to take some responsibility for that. He has to take some responsibility for his comments about trophies and being there for vanity. Whilst I get them in context, and whilst I get it, look, finishing fourth and winning an FA Cup, you can still get sacked. You know, we've seen Van Gaal get sacked for winning the FA Cup. Like, winning trophies isn't the only sign of progression, but it's a sign of progression. And if you get second in a trophy, that's better than second and no trophy. That's better than losing 3-4 semi-finals, then getting knocked out of a quarter-final when we had Southampton waiting for us in the semi-final and a passage to the final of the FA Cup. Like, that isn't good enough. And the team's more than good enough to be winning these games. So I don't want to hear any excuses about vanity and trophies and this, that, and the other. I felt like that comment maybe led through to the team, and we saw it in the performance. A team that didn't care. Now, in the period where Manchester United played 4 games, Leicester played 2 games, so fatigue is also a factor. But we rested Bruno, in that game against Leicester. But we played him against Real Sociedad when we were 4-0 up at Old Trafford. Make it make sense. Like, I'm supportive of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I've said, whilst I wouldn't give him his contract yet, I'd give him a new contract at the end of the season if we're still second and all that. But you have to take some responsibility for what's going on around you and for the decisions that you're making. And yesterday, most of the decisions we made were wrong, incorrect. We did it against Chelsea last year in the semi-final. We did it again here. Why are we resting Bruno? For Portugal. Are we resting Bruno for Portugal? Because we're not resting him for us. Because he's going to go away now with Portugal and play every game, probably every minute. Come back, be fatigued. So who did we rest him for? I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't get it either. Like, we absolutely blew it. And that's why there needs to be questioned that. But it also shows you how much we need to improve. That midfield is not good enough. We are crying out for a number 6 in the summer. A proper number 6. How much money will we get for Fred now? Wouldn't even get half of our money back. We need a number 6 in that midfield to allow to free up the other players. Fred and McTominay need to only be squad players, if that, at Manchester United. They can't be starting week in, week out. We need more up top as well. But we also need to be creating chances for them. Whether Martial, Cavani, Erling Haaland, my dad, Mbappe, fucking prime Ruud van Nistelrooy start up front. We need to create chances for them. Because quite frankly, we don't create enough chances. So it was a catalogue of errors by the players, by the managers yesterday. I'm just frustrated because I love the FA Cup. The Leicester fans are swapping us for our spot in the Europa League. Come on, man. Get us back in the FA Cup, man. And the draw was made at half-time. Yeah. I can tell I'm just moaning here. The draw was made at half-time. We know we're going to get Southampton. I just knew we were going to come out and play like shit in that second half. So frustrating. And now, to make matters worse, Eric Bailly's friend today, speaking, saying, Eric Bailly fears Man United are offering him a new contract simply to guarantee a bigger transfer fee for him this summer. Eric loves the club and the fans. His family are settled in Manchester and he'd like nothing more than to spend the rest of his career at Old Trafford. But he feels the club has been very disrespectful towards him and frankly, he's had enough. He feels that no matter what he does, he will never be first choice for Ollie. He now realises he's too good and too young to spend his time sitting on the bench. Now, first off, Eric, you got to be fit every single week. But second off, I understand, bruv, because you're our best centre-half. You should be playing. He should have played yesterday. He should have played against Leicester. There's been games when he's been fit and he hasn't played. And that 21 is coming period, when did that come? When did the 21 is coming period come? When did it come? I'll tell you when it came. It came when Manchester United had Eric Bailly in there. But he also can't complain because you need to be fit more, do you know what I mean? You need to be relied upon. You have to be relied upon. If you're not going to be there, then how can we select you? So maybe, I get it, maybe they're waiting to see how his fitness goes on until the end of the season to get his contract sorted. But whatever happens, they need to get it sorted. Because he's our best centre-half. What, we're going to get rid of him? We won't get rid of Lindelof. We won't get rid of Maguire. We're probably not going to sign anyone. We're going to be stuck with this shit for the same thing next year. Probably not going to get a number 6. Why have you done this to me, United? 2 weeks till the next game and you go and lose like that. Now we just got to sit on it, wallow in the misery of defeat. And now, man like Eric Bailly want to leave. What a shit weekend. We can't let that happen. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Who was to blame for Manchester United getting knocked out of the FA Cup? How important are trophies? Is it Europa League or bust for Manchester United now? Second isn't even fucking guaranteed. Yet we're running around like we're definitely going to finish second and have Champions League football. Oh, come on, United. Fix up, man. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. For now, I've been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here.